pre-season 2 with Norwich. We're taking on Bournemouth today. We're in the Premier League and I'm really excited. So let's crack on, get going, take a look at the transfers that we brought in first. Plenty of ins and outs. We'll start with the outs. The main one, we knew he was going to go, didn't we, in the end? Tim Close has gone to PSG for 13 million. That was the price that I'd agreed with him he could go for. The fans weren't overly happy with me letting him go, but what's the point in keeping an unhappy player at the club? And we got the 13 million. We've reinvested it back into the side. Alex Tetty's gone to Watford. They've been relegated. They finished bottom of the Premier League, so they've actually sold him to a Championship club and not one of our rivals for 2.6 million. Matt Jarvis to Barnsley for $500,000. Interesting one here. Michael McGovern, our second choice goalkeeper, signed for Fiorentina for 250,000. He's a Northern Irish international. He's a decent enough keeper, but he wasn't going to get a game for us. Couldn't get a game in the Championship. Youngster Remy Matthews has gone to Peterborough. Declan Rudd joined Bournemouth on a free transfer, another goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper. Released a few players, so we released Bassong, see if he got a club. So he's gone to Dynamo Bucharest in Romania. Yusuf Malumbu's gone to QPR. Stephen Whittaker is still on a free transfer. Carl Lafferty has gone to Bari. That's an interesting one. Paul Jones, another goalkeeper, in talks with Port Vale. So they were all released at the end of their contract. Tony Andrew was a free transfer, I think, just a youngster. Nelson Oliveira has gone on loan to Bordeaux. They're paying 60 grand a month to have him, plus 90% of his wages. So it seemed like a decent deal to me. He wasn't likely to get a game for us this season too much either, so I was quite willing to let him go. Harry Toffolo has gone to Peterborough on loan. Russell Martin has gone to Aberdeen on loan, and Michael Turner, centre back, has retired. So the more exciting bit is the ins, isn't it? So our biggest signing in the summer was Harvard Nordvoud from West Ham, defensive midfielder, ball-winning midfielder. And I really like the look of him. I wanted to get him in as soon as I saw he was up for transfer list. £10 million is a good price to pay for him, I think. Got all the attributes. He could be better, but we're brand new in the Premier League. You know, we haven't got our pick of players that actually want to come to us. Like his long throws of 18, it's amazing how many goals you can get from long throws. We scored a few last season. He's much better at long throws than anyone we've had before. Decent tackler at 14. Good mentals, really aggressive, brave as well. Determined at 15, good teamwork, good work rate. Physically pretty decent as well. Could be a little bit stronger, but he's got good stamina and natural fitness. Maybe be a little bit quicker, but he's a decent age at 27. He's an international with 29 caps for Norway. So pleased to get him in. I think he's going to do good things for us in the centre of the park. Wilfred Bonney's joined us from Man City for 5.5 million. When we get him back up again. We all know about Wilfred Bonney, don't we? Sort of target man type, advance forward. Not the best in the air for a target man. He's only actually just 6 foot, but he's good. He can finish. Not overly quick, but he's a good physical, strong player. Decent mentals as well, and he should hopefully get us some goals. He's on loan last season for Stoke. He did only get 3 goals in 23 games, but he's scored goals in the Premiership before, and I don't see why he can't do it for us. Thomas Callas has joined from Chelsea, ball playing defender. Youngster, not overly young, 24 years old. He's absolutely ready now for some first team football though. And he's all right. He's decent for the money we paid for him. Quick, which I really like. He's good all round. Physically, could be a little bit stronger, but he's decent physically. Pretty decent mentally. He's brave. His concentration could be higher. And that's a little bit of a concern, especially playing as a ball-playing defender. Needs to keep his wits about him. But he's determined. Not too aggressive, but he's okay. Good teamwork. So he'll work well with his partner alongside him. Okay work rate. His marking's good at 15. Not the best in the air, only 11. And his jumping reach is only 11 as well. He's only 6 foot. His tackling's 14. Again, I'm pleased to get him in. He's not as good as Tim Close, but we've brought in some other good defenders as well. Matty James has joined from Leicester for 3.2 million, which again I think is another bargain. Really good centre midfielder. That's his best role as a centre midfielder. Decent passer. His vision's not the best, but he's not really a playmaking type. More sort of an industrious midfielder, do a little bit of everything type player. So technically he's pretty decent. He can tackle as well. Some good attributes there. Really good mentally. I like his determination. That's always good. Good determined player at 16. Teamwork as well, 16. Good work rate. Physically, again, good stamina. Not overly fit really, but decent balance and good squad player for our first season in the Premier League. I'm sure he's going to get plenty of game time. I think he'll do well for us. Brought in a new goalkeeper, so John Ruddy's going to be second choice this season behind Lucas Skrowupski, something like that. Lucas, 1 cap for Poland. Reflexes really stand out to me at 17. Not so amazing everywhere else. He only costs 2.5 million. I'd say he's definitely better than Ruddy. Quick off his line though, 14 acceleration. I do like to play with a sweeper keeper. Strong. Jumping reach of 14. So decent enough. You know, for the money that I had to spend on a goalkeeper, he's an improvement on Ruddy. So we've got really 2 decent goalkeepers to be going into the Premier League with. Tyrone Mings, bit of a favourite of everyone, I think, in FM17. He's usually available. Quick as anything, 16 acceleration, 17 pace. Good work rate of 15, which I like on a fullback. Determined at 14. Decent crossing at 13 and dribbling at 13. He can tackle as well at 15. Wilfred Cannon joined on a free transfer. Managed to get in 6 players on Bosman's, which I was really pleased with. I needed to add numbers. Managed to get some really good free transfers in this summer. Centre back or full back, probably more likely to play centre back for us, I think. Determination of 20, as I said before, was always good. Marking of 12, tackling of 12, heading of 13. Definitely could be a little bit better. And physically, he's a good player. He's pretty strong. Probably is slightly more of a full back, but as a backup centre back as well, and a backup left back. Well, he's either footed actually, but he's more of a left back. Again, on a free transfers, can't really lose, can we? Another FM favourite, I think, for a lot of people. Haris Seferovic, Swiss international, 41 caps, 10 goals for his national side. Defensive forward. Good pace at 16. Acceleration could be a little bit better. He's left-footed, which is always good. Adds some balance to the side. Work rate of 17 is really good. Off the ball, 16. Teamwork, 15 there as well. Termination could be a little bit higher. Not amazing technicals, but got a good first touch. Finishing of only 12. Another centre-back, Serdar Taski, who's a German international actually, 14 caps for Germany. He's 30 years old, so he's got good experience. Although he's German, he does speak some English, which was helpful as well. Joined on a free transfer from Spartak Moscow. Good marker at 15, tackling at 14. Another defender that we've got doesn't have the best heading, only 12 there. So we may be a little bit susceptible to crosses and big, strong centre forward play. Charlie Adam joined as well on a free transfer. Everyone knows Charlie Adam, don't they? Playmaking midfielder, probably going to play deep line playmaker for us. Another left footer, and not the most physical player now. He's 31 years old. He's nice and strong. Doesn't have any pace, but I don't think really Charlie Adams ever had any pace, has he? But look at that, 16 passing, 16 vision. Good work rate at 15 as well. Leadership's good. Flair. Corners at 19 is always a bonus. Somebody that can take a set piece. Brave, decent determination. Yeah, really pleased to get him in. I think he's going to pull the strings in the centre of midfield for us. Can play advanced playmaker, and he's just as good as a deep line playmaker as well. Florian Klein joined us, right wing back or right back. Another pretty quick player, not quite as quick as Mings, but 14 acceleration and 16 pace. Not the strongest, but he's got good stamina, good natural fitness. Really good work rate at 16. aggressive as well, is decent, but he's got a range of sort of mid-teen or early teen mentals. Decent technically, with 15 crossing. Dribbling could be a little bit better. Decent first touch. Okay long throws. Tackling of 12 is pretty decent for a right back as well. And we had him last season as well, but Enric Sabiri was out of contract at Bilbao. We did have a deal that we could sign him for 400,000. Luckily, I noticed that he was coming out of contract because I was just about to activate that deal. So we saved ourselves a little bit of money because he didn't even want 400,000. I think he wanted about 200 grand as a signing on fee. And he did well for us last season. Didn't sign Mitchell Gilks in the end. He was going to cost us 2.1 million. I decided against it. I felt that Tyrone Mings, who only cost $1 million, didn't he? Or just over $1 million, was probably a slightly better option. English as well, so he helps on the homegrown. So our first 11 of the season is Kroputski in goal, Klein, Callas, Taski and Mings at back four. Got a midfield three of Anoma, Nordveld and Charlie Adam. Jacob plays in slightly unfamiliar role for him. Pale green is his rating there, but as an attacking midfielder, Cameron Jerome's our defensive forward because Severovic is still out injured, and Boney is playing up front as he advanced forward. Certainly could have had a harder start to the season, but Bournemouth are a good side. They've got, especially Wilson up front is a good player. Here he is on the ball now, really quick. So there's not any guarantees that we're going to start the season with a win. Jacob looking for Bonnie. He finds Jerome, he's got him behind there, goes for the shot. Oh, Federici nearly hit that back into his own goal. Jacob running with it. Bonnie pulled out a little bit wider. Adam to Anoma. Jacob, we just find that killer pass. Not without Anoma. In for Jerome. Oh, and he puts that wide. Should have done much better there. That was a really good chance. Charlie Adam, really quick free kick. Klein gets the ball in. Cameron Jerome. There's our first goal back in the Premier League. Just quick reactions by Charlie Adam to take the free quick early. Klein, really low cross in for Jerome. And a really neat finish. We caught Bournemouth's defence really on the hop there. Charlie Adam, everything going through him at the moment, as you'd expect as a playmaker. Jacobs again seeing plenty of the ball, gives it away to Mvila, but wins it back again. It's Bonnie. Anoma. Can't find Jerome. Callas wins it before Wilson does. Charlie Adam. Jacob. Noma, seeing lots of ball in the midfield. Jacob. Is he going to put in a cross? He's still going with it. He does put in a cross. Yes! Yes! 2-0. You got out Cameron Jerome second. It's all about Jacob's run. Really quick feet. Put the cross in. It's good header by Jerome. Completely unmarked. Oh, given away though is Arta. Phoebe. Got men back. But this is dangerous. Phobe's still going. Finds Griffo. Can he get the cross in? Does. A Phobe's there, and that's a terrible miss. Think he headed it. He was under good pressure, but should have buried that one really, shouldn't he? Scops here with the goal kick. Taski to Mings. It's Charlie Adam. Looking for Jacob. Finds him. Is he through here? He's still going, Jacob. Ah, it's a poor shot. Thrown by Francis. Won by Mings. Adam finds Jacob. Bonnie looking for Jerome. Can't find him. Mark Wilson picks it up. Great or quick football by Bournemouth. Phoebe finds Wilson, who's through. Still going. Oh, and he hits the post. Oh my God. What a crap goal. Really good build up by Bournemouth. We're only seeing the end of it. Hits the post. Oh, comes off the keeper's arse and goes in. What a way to concede. An hour in and there's not much happening. Just going to start thinking about maybe making a substitution. Jacob Murphy's done decent, but going to bring his brother on. It's actually slightly more suited to the position. and Jacob. Charlie Adams having a good game, but he is getting tired, but we're going to keep him on for a bit longer. Mings worries me with that booking, so I'm going to bring on Cannon for him. Dangerous position. Griffo's going to put this free kick in for Bournemouth. He'd get it away. It's Cook at the back post and he gets the goal. Giving away a 2-goal lead. Steve Cook with the goal. Very good free kick in. Nice and deep to the back stick. Cook just met it. Out jumped his marker. Really good header. Now, oh God, here we go. Griffo. Put it in, looking for Cook again. Oh, blimey. Keeper was absolutely nowhere there. Cook should have made that 3-2. There's 5 minutes to go. One of these teams going to find a winner. I really don't feel like we deserve to lose this game, but Cannon's been skinned by Gradle. Oh, this has got goal written all over it. Here's Wilson, yeah. Welcome to the Premier League, Norwich. Low crossing by Gradle. Wilson had nobody near him whatsoever. Keeper didn't even move. This is the final highlight, and this is absolutely gutting, this result. There we go, 3-2 to Bournemouth. We absolutely had that game won after 24 minutes, 2-0 up. We threw it away. It all started that stupid own goal from Skopsky. He couldn't do much about it. It's just one of those things that happen. And then towards the end of the game, Cook and then Wilson with the winner. Statistically, we had a lot more of the game. 21 shots, 9 on target, more possession. But Bournemouth took their chances. So looking at the schedule, what we got coming up. Stoke next and Sunderland. So hopefully we can get our first win in one of those games. Someone unknown in the second round of the EF Cup. Wolves. And then Manchester City. Probably come back for the Manchester City game, in all honesty. Probably get a hammer in. But we're at home. Maybe we can put in a good showing. Going to see how the tactic goes. We look pretty decent at times in that game, but let down by some poor defending in the second half, in the last 15 minutes of the second half. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on that and see whether maybe one of the other tactics or tweak it about a bit. Not absolutely wed to playing that narrow tactic. So if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Fud with Fox FM. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.